Hey guys! Oh my gosh, this is Jaylee, if you didn't know, and that's my friend Albert.
Hey, what's up? It's the one and only Albs.
Yes, so how are you, Albs?
Oh, sorry, I was about to drink and then I heard the question and I paused. I'm like,
Oh
I am
no,
so good. I am ready for today's special treat. How
I
about you?
am too. I'm excited. I love doing like extra little things for the pod, so I'm really, really excited.
Yeah, me too. Those of you um just chilling, hanging out with us, thank you for joining us. This is like a two layer pod. You're gonna hear us and you can also watch the video.
Right.
So we're trying this whole thing out and we're really excited, but
Yes. So what are you sipping on? I see that you're sipping on something.
so I got me a little eggnog. Ew, you can't even see the color. It's a little eggnog with it's this one's the one from Kirk from Costco and it has wine and I don't know what, but it's so good. The best eggnog and super cheap.
Okay, see, that's the eggnog that I told you we tried, but Brady made me just have it straight up. And it tasted very different, very strange.
Are you sure this is the one? Because remember, you weren't sure.
Yeah, it was definitely from Costco because that's where we
Okay,
got it from. And it was like in a like a quarter container thing, right?
plastic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll have to I'll have to send you the bottle either way so you can see. But what are you sipping
Yes.
on, girl?
Nothing. I I forgot to grab my drink. So I'll drink a glass of wine later in honor of
A
this
shot for the
beautiful special.
homies. So moving right in because we have a lot to do, so we're gonna move quick today. Um, so as you know, New Year's Eve is here. I don't know if are we releasing this New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah, New
Or
Year's
either
Eve.
one? Either
Whenever
one.
you're watching.
Yeah, either Happy New Year's or Happy New Year's Eve, Happy New Year's Day, whatever. The point is, New Year's is very significant because we wait till midnight. They're 12. In our cultura, you eat 12 uvas. You make a wish for the year for, there's 12 months, 12 meses, 12 days of Christmas. So there's something about 12. I don't know. I didn't do research, but New Year's, midnight, 12, you count down. Awesome. So, in the spirit of New Year's, we're doing a little 12 guest countdown with some of our favorites of our podcast. And so, we're going to bring them on, introduce them, and just ask them a few questions to recap the year.
Yes, I'm so excited to have, some guests that we've had in the past. And I think it's just a great per month. So I don't think there's a specific number. I think it's just the amount of months in a year. But I love that tradition. So if you would like to try it, maybe you'll have a better 2021. Maybe
Yes.
2020 was shitty because nobody did their grapes or something.
Yeah, let's have our friend, bring all your friends, talk to 12 awesome people.
Right.
So with that said,
so our first guest for our New Year's Eve countdown thing, I don't even know what to call it, is Jaquita. Hey, Quita.
Hey, girl.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
I am great. How are you guys?
Good. Welcome to our New Year's countdown. You made it to our top 12.
Yay!
So, Quita, what is a New Year's Eve or just New Year's tradition, I guess, that y'all have?
I do not stay up till midnight. I go to bed by 9. Been like that for a cool minute. Since having kids, we wake up every morning and we do mimosas and and do a pancake bar when we wake up New Year's Day. I don't celebrate New Year's Eve, and the kids get to drink orange juice out of little wine glasses and make their own spreads on their pancake and everything.
That's so cool. Fun.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I love that. My question for you is, what has been your biggest 2020 obsession?
2020 obsession. It's so tight. It's between the election, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Obsessed. and TikTok.
As we
Like,
learned in
yeah.
this episode, you love TikTok.
I do.
I love TikTok too. It's so bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 2020 has been so crazy. I feel like so many new things were like introduced to us. I really liked it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. TikTok definitely has gotten a really good space and been able to promote a lot of good information as also with entertainment, which brought back Ali and AJ's potential breakup song because that's how TikTok started it, and now they released it as an explicit version, and it is killer.
Yes.
So thank you, TikTok, for saving the world.
Do you know which TikTok he's talking about, Quita?
I don't. I'm like, what? I guess I haven't seen it.
What? It's the TikTok
Wow.
with all the white moms, and they're like just going like,
Oh, yes.
Singing the
Yes.
Ali and AJ song. Yeah.
Yes.
So
yeah, now I know which one. I guess I just never realized the name of it.
Yeah, I just read the article, so send me the TikTok, Jay.
I'll send you the TikTok. It's so funny. Well, thank you so much, Quita, for hopping on for a little bit. I know you are such a special guest for us, and I'm so excited to kind of hear about your New Year's tradition because it's so true.
Yes.
Kids, nobody stays up. Could you imagine keeping up kids?
No.
Not my kids. We used to stay up, but not this generation of kids.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
In bed by like 8, passed out.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you have a wonderful New Year's.
You guys too. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So our next guest we're bringing on is a special guest. Love them. This guest we are bringing on is a badass Latinx queen, killing it in Oklahoma. She is stunning. She is talented. She is creative, and she is a queen.
Yes.
Welcome, Juliana, to
Hello.
How are you, babe?
Good. I'm trying to make a sense of this hair right now. Hello.
You look so good.
You look.
I love that shirt.
Thank you. I literally wear it at least once a week. It's just, I think we all have shirts like that.
Yeah, the OKC Latina sweatshirt is that for me. Juliana, when you said that was going to be something I wore every day, you was not playing.
Yes, that's awesome.
Follow OKC Latina if you're not following them. This is Juliana, the beautiful face that represents OKC Latina, and we're going to jump into it. So we're interviewing our 12 favorite guests and talking about 2020 and how it's been. And so for you, in your opinion, who has had the best glow up in 2020?
Oh, that's a good one.
The best glow up. That's one question that I was not even ready for. I think this might be a weird one, but like small businesses that are geared towards people who work from home.
Oh,
yeah.
Probably had some good glow ups this year just because of the high demand of stuff. Like anyone who sells like at home desk decor or like things to just make it kind of easier to separate your workspace from your home space. I'm gonna say them. They probably got a lot more coin in their pockets.
Yes, I totally see that.
Can we say that OKC Latina has had a big glow up? Because I feel like they have.
Yes, I think we started November of last year. So being able to hit that 1 year mark November of this year, I think I could not have predicted that the majority of the first year we would be in a pandemic and would have to be like programming in different ways to like keep people safe, but also keep people entertained and really kind of holding on to the idea of what OKC Latina stands for. Yeah. But yeah, I'm honored and I will accept it also. Yes. Big love for OKC Latina.
Yes, I have to agree with Albert. I mean, just seeing OKC Latina grow has been so beautiful. And I'm so proud of you for all that you've accomplished this year.
Yes.
Of course. So my 2020 thing, I don't know what it's called, question, I guess, is what would you consider is your anthem for 2020?
My anthem. Oh my gosh. So I've been playing Dua Lipa's album nonstop.
Okay.
So Ooh, maybe levitating.
I was gonna say, did she got you levitating, girl?
She, honestly, yes. And then all her performances are, I really appreciate that she went from having a presumably no like choreographer or just like one that didn't know how to help her look good with her specific skills to now working with her is like Charm LaDonna, I believe. And she's a Black female choreographer who has made her look so good, because poor baby, she can't dance. She's beautiful, her body is smoking, like how, like, oh, I love her. She cannot dance, but every performance that she's been doing, like, it just makes her look so good, and I just always appreciate good choreographers for that.
Okay.
I really wouldn't have thought that she can. I guess I never really paid attention, but I'm gonna go hop onto that choreographer's page because I have 2 left feet and I have no rhythm, and so I'm gonna go to that choreographer's page.
Yes, levitating anthem. So good. Just makes me feel good. I always love singing it, like it in the car or like when I'm getting ready to just sit in my couch.
Yeah.
Sing us your smallest favorite part from the song.
Do what?
Sing your smallest favorite part from the song.
Oh, the part is it in that one? But where she's something about glitter in the sky, glitter in my eye. That I don't know why it's so cute. I love it.
I love that line.
Yes.
So cute.
Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate everything you're doing, and we are always just in awe of you, and we're so lucky to have you and share this holiday with you. Thank you so much, Juliana.
Thank you both. I love you. I love what you're doing, and I can't wait to see the guests that you bring in 2021.
Oh,
yes,
thank you.
Hopefully you'll be one of them, Juliana.
Absolutely. You know I love talking. Let's go. Book me. Have a great rest of the year.
All right, girlie. Take care.
Right?
You too.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. That is so much fun. I love her.
Oh my gosh, I know. She has like a heart of gold. That is for sure.
And if they're like,
so our next guest, you've seen her, or I guess heard her on our episodes. You've seen her on Cafecito Hour, is Alexandria Carr.
Yes, I love Alexandria. I'm so excited for her to be on.
Hey. Oh, yes. Now I can hear you. Can y'all hear me?
Hey.
Can y'all see me?
I can't see you. Hey, Alexandria.
Hey, girl. What's up?
How are y'all?
Good. You're such a queen. Like, let me just tell you, 2020, you've been killing it. Like, I mean, I'm like on your post, just like watching you. Like, it's so pretty. Like,
that means a lot because I feel like 2020 has been a year. So
but you've just been killing it all 2020.
Yeah, you have been killing it. And serving looks, let me tell you.
Serving looks. I'm like, she's making everybody hot in the pants. Like,
oh, that is so funny.
Oh my gosh, how have you been?
I've been good. I'm so ready for 2021. I'm ready for this year to be over with. I'm ready to see what is in store for everybody. And
for sure. For sure. So kind of talking about 2020, what would you say was your most embarrassing moment of 2020?
Okay, that's a good one. I don't know. Let me see. What was embarrassing? You know what? It just happened too when we had the little ice, the snow or whatever.
Yeah.
I was airing up my tire and I had got out and I guess I hit a slip spot and there was like 3 cars behind me.
Oh, no.
And I fell. It was my first fall in 2020. I was like, oh, yeah, that was so embarrassing. Yeah.
Here's a question.
Nobody was like, are you okay? They just sat in their car. I'm like, I get it, COVID. I get it. So, you know.
That is awful. Could you imagine? Oh my God.
Did you walk away or did you like look around? Did you run? Like, what did you do?
I got up and I was like, okay. And then I just continued to air up my tire.
I definitely feel you. I can't believe that. If it makes you feel any better, one time back when I lived in New York, I literally fell on the busiest intersection of our fucking city and I busted my ass on the ice and I was like, surely this can't be the only, I can't be the only person.
No.
Yeah.
So in 2020, who has been your biggest crush?
Ooh.
I haven't had a crush in
No?
2020.
No. Are you lying?
I wouldn't say that the thing of it, I mean, they knew that how I felt about them. I knew how they felt. So it wasn't really a crush, I guess you could say.
What about a celebrity crush?
Yeah.
I would have to say a celebrity crush. Rihanna's always gonna be my girl, but you know, she's been kind of behind the scenes, like, well, not behind the scenes, but you know, I don't know. I would say Zendaya. And I want to say that because I just started watching Euphoria. Is that you say Euphoria?
Yeah.
And I absolutely love her on that show. Like she is just
nice.
Yes. And she is so beautiful, like even without the makeup. She is gorgeous.
She's beautiful. I love that show. I love her too. I definitely feel that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it. And those of you who don't know, please follow Alexandria's web series, Scandalous Tales. And it's available on what platforms?
YouTube right now. YouTube right now.
Yes, super exciting.
Yes. Thank you.
We'll definitely make sure to link that. And thank you so much for hopping on for a little bit.
Yeah, thank you.
We love you and appreciate you. And we're in your corner, boo. You got us.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Of course. Well, take care, Alexandria.
All right, y'all too.
Soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She's so awesome. I love her. All right. So, you guys, this next one, I'm super excited for. Okay, I'm biased. So, this next guest that we are bringing on is special to me. Let's see. I'm trying to see if it's connecting. Let's see. Okay, so this next guest is very special and is actually my significant other. If you guys have not met my boo.
Yes.
Hey, this is my significant other, my boyfriend, J-Kub. How are you, babe?
Hey, Jacob.
So this is my babe, J-Kub. Welcome, babe.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Hey, Jacob. I'm so sad that our episode never aired, Jacob. That was probably top 5 for like episodes ever.
It's okay.
We definitely recorded a great episode, you guys, and we weren't able to get Jacob on. I mean, we weren't able to release it. It was for the election, and then, of course, we had this giant ice storm. So now we get to see you, and I get to see you, so it's a bonus.
Yes.
All right.
See you guys too, and don't forget the episode.
So I think our audio is a little delayed, if you guys don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and get it started, babe. We're going to move on quickly. So, babe, what has been, let's see. What is your favorite artist of 2020?
Oh, I don't know. That's hard. We'll see. Thanks to you, you got me liking K-pop. I mean, not unfortunately, but I didn't listen to it before. If you can tell, I'm wearing a Blackpink hoodie now.
Oh.
So I do like Blackpink. I also like another K-pop group called ITZY. They're really good. You should check them out.
ITZY.
Okay.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Love them.
What, Jacob, would you say is your worst moment of 2020?
Oh, I've had a lot of those probably.
Oh, no.
What? This is news to me.
Well, I just mean, with COVID and everything. I know there for a while, when it first happened, there was like a 2-week period, or probably longer, when I wasn't able to go see Albert and his family, and that just really sucked. And then, working as a nurse now, I mean, it just is hard with all the COVID going around. That's the hard part, really.
Yeah. I thank you for being one of our many frontline workers, Jacob.
Yes.
I think I don't now I feel like an asshole for asking that question because that is rough.
No. And everyone go get vaccinated. Do it.
Yes.
Don't be scared.
Yes.
Babe, last question before we let you go. What is a New Year's tradition that you had growing up? Like, did you guys ever have one?
We would just all get together and make all kinds of snacks and, play cards or board games until midnight. Just me and my family. So that's what I normally do.
Well, hopefully we can create some new traditions too to add on.
Oh, cute.
Of
All
course.
right, babe. Well, thank you so much for joining us, babe. I appreciate you and I love you and I miss you so much.
I love you too, Jacob, and I miss you too.
Love you too, Jaylee, and thanks for having me on, guys. It was a pleasure.
Happy New Year, babe.
Happy New Year, Jacob.
Bye-bye, guys.
I love that man so much.
Me too, because he makes you happy.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So our next guest, oh my gosh, seriously, one of my favorite guests that we've had on the pod, just because it was such a good conversation, so much fun, and I felt like was such a safe space, in my opinion. We have Miss Gizzy.
Yes, I'm so excited for Gizzy. Hey,
can you hear me?
Yes. I can hear you, but I can't
Can you see me?
you.
No.
Ah, shit. Okay, give me a second. How do I? Why is it not working?
So for those of you that don't know, Miss Gizzy is a 92-year-old woman who's never used technology.
Oh, there we go. I didn't have it in my. Oh, there we go. It should.
Oh, she driving.
Okay, so I'm making a run right now. That's why I ended up having to use my phone.
Oh my goodness!
I was like, I'm not. Nobody's gonna be there. I had to run the labs last minute, and I was like, oh shit. Well, I'll just get on the video call, and then so it's all good.
Are you driving to crumble cookies?
I will be later. You know what? Today is the day. I will be. This came from the public health lab. Did you know that the public health lab is moving?
Where?
No.
To Stillwater.
Oh.
So if you don't know, the public health lab is where we are able to provide people with free STI screenings. Mm-hmm. So they pretty much provide it to a lot of the CBOs in the area for free, like gonorrhea, chlamydia, and syphilis. Well, with it moving, that kind of limits us, and we don't know what's really to come of it.
Oh, wow.
So we're kind of worried about the number of STIs, but
yeah, that's true. That's
strap up, children. Strap up.
Just be out.
Okay, because there may not be many resources out there for you.
That's crazy. We'll definitely have to talk about that later on because that is crazy. Yeah. So, Miss Gizele, what would you say was your, oh my gosh, I don't know. What would you say was your anthem for 2020?
Okay, so my anthem, it came during the election day when we got when the vote started flipping and we started getting the numbers that we wanted to see. And it was Little Mix's song Confetti. And if you listen to the song, I don't know if you ever heard that album, but it's very boppy in the club. And the best part of the line is let it fall down just like confetti. And that was like my story for the week when that happened. So that was my anthem. Let it fall down like confetti.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Love it. What would you say your queerest moment of 2020 has been?
Oh, when I was watching, I don't even think, was I watching Bravo? I see it a lot on Bravo, but I've seen it on regular channels too, regular channels. But seeing RuPaul in the Old Navy commercials.
Yes!
It was I feel like at that moment, I was like, I think that the gays are taking over. Yes, and I think that I think we are the Illuminati. Because they have her, she got 2 commercials, one in drag and one out of drag. I was like, all right, come through, bitch.
Yes.
I love that.
I'm here for that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, 2020 has been, I think it's been crazy in a way, but it's also been awesome to see certain minority communities being included in more things.
Yes.
I'm here for that.
Out there for the children.
Well, I am gonna let you go because I want you to get to your destination safely.
Oh, that's the only ones that only got 2 questions? I thought it was gonna be more. I was working on those questions too. I was like, oh, this is hard.
We will be bringing you back on an episode this season. We still need to work out that date. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm gonna go get my grandma cookies later on. Also, just a little, if you need a board game in mind, y'all need to go get Disney Villainous. If you've never played it, that is the board game that everybody needs to go get.
Hold up.
How do you play that?
It was hella hard to play, so we returned that shit. Like, I need you to give us a lesson because none of us
It's
can
hard.
figure
It's
it
not
out.
hard when you get into it. Oh, it's so much fun. You just, we gotta have a like a web version or something.
We need a board game night at your house. Got it.
Yes.
With crumble cookies.
Yes.
All right, Susie, we're gonna hop off and bring on our next guest. Thank you so much.
All
We love
right.
you, and we'll see you soon. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Girl, that game was so hard. Like, I don't know how
Oh
that
wait,
even.
y'all gotta kick me out.
Oh.
I'm on the exit.
Bye.
That game was so hard. I remember we sat at your table and we were like, why do people make hard board games?
Yes, and it's for kids. All right, you ready for our next guest?
Yes.
So this next guest is a fabulous entertainer who we've had the pleasure of having on our podcast as well. They are a stunning, shining, beautiful soul and a star beyond stars. We would like to bring on BooKay, aka Yousef. Hey, BooKay.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Welcome to our countdown. You made it to our top 12 favorite guests.
Woohoo!
Hey,
I'm so excited.
I'm loving that background.
I know.
Thank you. I thought I'd get a little festive for the new year, you know.
She is festive as fuck.
I tried to keep it real and sparkly.
I noticed. I love the sequin. I'm so into black sequins here lately. They're so beautiful.
It's officially BooKay now, right? Hannah
It's
Montana.
officially. Hannah Montana will forever have a place in our hearts, but she is now emancipated and has become BooKay.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
She has evolved into a higher form.
Thank you. She's, just trying to get everything concise, all this one-stop shop for branding and brilliance and all this.
Yes.
So, BooKay, share with us the juiciest chisme of 2020.
The juiciest I remember y'all taught me what that was
Yes.
last time I was on. The juiciest. Oh my God. Here's the actual, can I give a long-winded answer? I'll try to be short. I feel like, this has been such a year of reality check that, the news hasn't really been focused on some of the fun, chisme that we're used to, that, what's going down at the VMAs, who said this about who, whatever.
Yeah.
So for that, I'm grateful in a way because clearly we got some perspective.
Yes.
But for juicy gossip, I don't know. I've been so out of the loop. What have you all noticed? I mean, other than political stuff where people be shady, all that, I can't really think of we haven't had a good celebrity scandal in a while unless you're counting people not wearing masks.
I think of the fact that Carol Baskins killed her husband.
That's it. Why? See, and that's March, and it feels like another year ago. You're absolutely right. That is totally it. That's it.
This year has felt like such an eternity. I agree with you. I can't remember really gossip that there's been that's been good, good gossip or shit to talk about.
How about the Britney Spears Free Britney movement? She is in need of help. We have Tom Cruise, who dog walked all his people on stage or on set. I mean, there's some good stuff.
I needed y'all to remind me. Thank you.
That's true. That is so true.
Lana Del Rey's problematic ass post calling out women of color. Not sure if she's being racist or if she's just being like a fragile woman. I
forgot about that. Yeah, that's so true. I
Doja
forgot Lana
Cat
did
using
that.
the N-word or using that racist language in her song. Like, there's a lot of good.
Well, I need to ask y'all what the Chisme is, because I don't know. But I do have to agree with you. I think now that you mentioned it, I think I feel like the water cooler conversation for such a long time was all about Tiger King, and that's Carol Baskin. To me, that's one of the biggest juicy bits of 2020.
Yeah. What would you say? Oh man, these questions are so good. I want to ask you all of them. Who do you think had the best glow up of 2020?
Glow up. You know what's interesting? I think I'm still, because I was all the specials, the recaps are coming on, and I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. Oh yeah, that happened. I think one of the biggest, I don't even know if it was a glow up, but a glow on was, I remember at the beginning of that the J-Lo Shakira Super Bowl. That's how we started 2020. And when I watched it, I'm like, damn, this is going to be a good kick-ass year. And then March, everything changed. But I felt like J-Lo was on the trajectory of having a Gaga year, meaning when Gaga did A Star Is Born, then she did the Super Bowl. You was building on all of this. I felt like J-Lo was primed in that same, thing, but then the year kind of stopped, but she's still stunning if you check out that Instagram.
Oh,
I feel
hell
like
yeah.
she gets better with age. I just love her.
Yes, and I agree.
Let's not forget Shakira also is fucking killing
it.
Gorgeous.
They both did it. That was such a moment for both of them. And I love how they did it together. Each woman got their time to shine, and then they came together at the end, and it was just lovely. But I think glow up too is some of these people from Instagram who have just been giving us life during this. The person I'm thinking of is Leslie Jordan. Do you know who I'm thinking of?
No.
He's the little old man that they meme. He's on American Horror Story, and he's like, well, shit, what are y'all doing today?
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
I know that's not what you might consider a glow up, but someone who the world is catching on to, is just a spreader of joy and love.
Yes.
I love him. I love him.
Yeah, he always makes me laugh. I have to watch his videos more because I've seen him, I think it was on TikTok where I've seen a video or two, but I don't keep up with him, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Well,
BooKay, thank you so much for being with us today. We have to hop off and get a bunch more guests on. We love you. 2021, we will try to get together because we miss you.
I'm looking ahead, darlings, to 2021.
Love it.
Love it. Mic drop.
Goodbye, babies. Happy New Year. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you for coming. Happy New Year.
Bye.
So our next guest is going to be a boss-ass woman. She is really, really amazing. She was our very first guest ever for our podcast. So we have Miss Raquel.
I am so excited to bring on Raquel too, because Raquel has just, like you said, has been a boss. I'm ready for this. So Raquel, we are here for you. Reveal yourself.
Hello, Raquel.
Hi, gorgeous. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good. It's a pleasure having you on, even though it's a short one. Actually, you're scheduled to come back on this season, I think, in a few weeks.
Yes, sir, I am. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I was just saying you were our very first guest ever, and I remember it being such a good and eye-opening conversation. So I'm excited to have you on again.
Yes.
I'm so honored that you guys would even ask me to come back. So I had so much fun with you guys last year.
Girl, real quick, talking about Chisme. Did you have the Rona?
Okay, you ready? You ready? Yeah.
Un pajarito told me that you
Oh my God.
Like, you know what? It's one of those, it was a running joke at work where we're just like, we gotta find somebody with the Rona so we can have like the holidays off, right? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. It was a joke. It was a joke, but apparently I got it, and here I am at work, at home, just enjoying my holidays.
My gosh.
Are you okay
feeling?
though? Yeah.
Yeah, no, so you know what? It was really weird because it started out like a sinus infection. Like I felt like I had a sinus infection. So I didn't think anything of it. And then, so we have free testing at work. So I had taken a test the week before and it was negative. So, it was like, okay, cool, whatever. Then I tested the following week, that Monday, the week of Christmas, and didn't think anything of it either. And then Wednesday, it was just like, my head hurts. I have this headache. And no, this was Tuesday. And then Wednesday morning, I get my result saying that it was positive. I was just like, what?
That's crazy. You weren't even showing symptoms when you took it.
No, I didn't have a fever, nothing. Like, it was just weird.
Yeah, it's definitely different for everyone. I've heard people having no symptoms, people with just a backache. I mean, it is just so crazy. But I'm glad that you're not doing bad. It doesn't seem.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's been great. It's been, not great, but it's better than some people.
Yeah, for sure. So Raquel, tell me, what was your 2020 obsession?
Oh my gosh. I think it was, I think it was not getting sick.
Yeah.
It's like just sanitizing and cleaning and making sure that we were keeping safe, because I'm a single mom. So I was just like, okay, if I get sick, then the kids get sick and it's over. It's over. So I think that was my 2020 obsession, which sounds a little dumb and weird, but I think that was everybody's pretty much this year.
Just making sure. Yeah, I understand that.
What is one of your biggest New Year's Eve traditions?
Really, it's just being with family. Every year we would go to my uncle's house and we would celebrate New Year's there. And then I come from a Christian family, so we would always have a time where we would share what we were thankful for, go around and reading, a Bible scripture that talks about, just positive affirmations. And this year, I mean, we didn't even get together for Christmas, they didn't get together for Christmas, Yeah. So I think it's just the family time of just being with family.
Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful. I mean, I think that's something, even if we can't see, our extended family, we still definitely have that special time with our immediate family. So yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, 2020 has been crazy, but I'm ready to go into 2021 and see what that has to offer.
Girl, hopefully 2021, like December, like January 1st, boom, we're coming for you.
Yes. I will hope you have a speedy recovery, because I know it's tough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate your time. We're going to hop off onto the next guest because we're running out of time. We love you and hope to see you soon.
Love you guys too, and take care. Happy New Year, and hopefully we will see you guys soon.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
All right, let's see who we have next. So these next guests, I'm so excited. These are some of our new friends that we've made at the next two guests, actually, guys, are two of our favorite Latinx queens that co-host a podcast titled Monstras Podcast. So we have the amazing Doctora Orquidea Morales alongside the gorgeous Brenda Salguero, and these two queens are here. Reveal yourself, queens.
Hey, hi. Beautiful.
Hi.
Hey.
How are y'all?
Good. How are y'all doing?
Good.
Oh my gosh. Is that a Sherpa sweater or is that a rope? Doctora
It's
Morales.
it's like a hoodie.
Oh my
Oh.
God,
So
it looks
comfortable.
so comfortable. I just
Yeah.
saw it and I need to buy one.
And
Oh
I see
my
Brenda's like beautiful lipstick over here with
Yeah.
it's popping.
I know. I felt like putting something on my lips for once, you know. But then I'll eat it later, you know. It'll be on here temporarily, then I'll eat it.
Yeah, you did talk about eating your lipstick so, and other things. So
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that this past year we got to connect with you guys. I was editing the podcast we released today, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was such a good conversation about our monsters and stuff. And I'm just really glad y'all came into our lives.
yes, it's so special to have like amazing, hilarious people because y'all are so like you're so unique and different, but so like hilarious. Like together you're hilarious, individually you're hilarious, and I just like enjoy like finding things. I'm like, oh, I think they're gonna enjoy this, and like I'll send it like the alien card or
the alien card was so perfect. I sent it to my dad. Albert. And for people who don't know, basically my dad used to tell me stories when we were younger about being abducted by aliens during Christmas and New Year's and stuff like that. So he was like, oh, they're gonna come and abduct you or whatever. And Albert sends me this amazing card where it's literally aliens coming down from the sky and on Christmas. Oh my God. I sent it to my dad and he just laughed. He was like, yeah, I remember that. None of the drama.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't remember any of that.
That is so funny.
He should have been like, no, I made all that up. Or you made all that up. I don't remember saying that. That's all you.
That'd be awesome. So ladies, what would you say the scariest monster of 2020 has been?
Oh God.
I mean, the obvious one is COVID. That's like the obvious one, which is terrifying.
Yes.
For real.
Yes.
But I think for me, 2020 goes to the Karens.
That's a good one.
That's a great one.
Yeah, because they really showed themselves. Like they were in hiding. We've always known they're there, but this year they were wilding out and they were really hyper visible for some reason and uber violent. I was just reading one. This woman went back into a hotel, wasn't even a guest there anymore, and accused this African-American kid, like teenager, of stealing her iPhone. He's like, this is my iPhone. And she was like, no, it's not. And the manager of the hotel was like, just give it back to her, like on her side. And the family was like, we're guests here. She's not guest here. Like it was ridiculous. So I think that's the biggest monster for me this year. They're really.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
That's a really good one. I was thinking, especially with recent days, I know COVID is a big monster and all, but I think everything is compounded by COVID by the ineptness of our administration. Mm-hmm. So to me, the biggest monster is definitely Mitch McConnell. I think he's a huge, he looks like a monster. He looks like someone had sex with a turtle and popped him out, and then his hands are like decaying. He's literally dying as we watch him,
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
he
a good one.
looks a lot like Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars. So there's that. Totally off topic, but did y'all see Mitch better have my money trending on Twitter?
Yes.
You better.
Mitch better get out the way.
Yep. Yep. I love these.
I saw someone that tweeted that they had sent a Venmo request to Mitch McConnell. Where's my $2,000? I'm like, I'll do that.
I saw that too. I really debated doing it. I was like, should I do it? But
do it.
Oh my God. Oh gosh. So my question for y'all is, what would you say is your biggest oh shit moment of 2020?
That's a hard one because 2020 feels like so long. I can't even remember last week. So I'm like thinking back to January and just like.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
It's so long. It feels like it was a year that so
like the
much
whole
shit
thing
happened
wasn't
all
no
at
shit.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of my oh shit moments definitely that I can think of quickly is when Chadwick died. I think that
yes. Whew. Yeah.
I still am reeling from it, especially seeing commercials for his last movie that just came out, which I need to still see. But I think him dying, along with like Naya Rivera and her death as well. Those were just such painful moments. And I was lucky that I didn't have anyone in like my family, pass away, or they've been mostly okay. But seeing these big celebrities just die in these, like, especially Naya, it was just an accident.
Yeah. My biggest oh shit one is Kobe. I mean, I literally every day I'm like, I can't believe Kobe's dead. I wasn't even like a basketball fan like that. So I'm just like, yeah. How about you, Doctora Morales?
I think
I just love calling you that.
Doctora Morales.
She worked hard for that title. She deserves it.
I did. I got all the gray hairs that I now cover in blue. I think it is that, like, just the amount of headlines that, like, something that should have been a headline was no longer a headline, right? Like, there's a new COVID strain and that's just not the headline anymore because there's so much stuff going on, like people dying, people getting sick, people losing jobs, like all these things that, again, any other year would have been like, this is what we talk about for the next 6 months, lasted on the news for like a minute, and then something else happened. You're like, of course this is 2020, of course. I don't know.
I love that.
Happening.
Well, and the underlying theme seems to be like death, like there's death, whether it's like a celebrity death or COVID death or Black Lives Matter deaths. So I feel like we have a lot of grief and loss this year, and on so many different levels, and we've had to explore death through different lenses, violence, murder, accidental death, early death, and man, it's been a hard year. So
oh my gosh,
one is a little lighter, maybe.
We'll see. I mean, it feels like after the election, and I think that's another oh shit moment to add also, is Biden winning. It was definitely a big moment, and being like, oh, like it felt like this year has felt so anxiety ridden. Like there's so much anxiety in me just walking around. I can't feel comfortable around other people. And I don't know if that'll probably linger for a long time because my trust in people has eroded so much now. So it's been a really tough year. And I think, the theme of the year has been death. And I actually read an article somewhere that said that our life expectancy actually has fallen dramatically this year because of how many people died.
And they're hard conversations. I think that's it's horrible to have to talk about it, but I think it's conversations that we as a society are not used to having. Like one of my favorite things to talk about are death doulas. Have y'all heard of death doulas?
No.
I've heard about birthing ones, but
so it's the same thing. Like they help you die.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I just didn't know that they had a name.
Yeah. So
wow.
It's like those sort of things, like we just don't talk about them. We don't accept that we're gonna die. And it's unfortunate that something like this has to happen for us to start processing it. And for thinking about, like, some communities deal with death a lot more than other communities because of violence, marginalization, poverty, whatever. So, how have they dealt with that trauma, and how can we think about it now that we're all dealing with it? So
at least to me, I've
think
always
about that.
Oh, and sorry. To me, I always think about Latinos and how we deal with death, and how it's a little bit more open. I don't know if people, like my parents would always be like, no, you don't quiero funeral, like don't give me a funeral, just throw my body in the street. And I was like, first of all, that's not legal.
Maybe in El Salvador it's legal, you don't know.
That's true. So I was like, and so I would bring up the topic of death. Like I remember being in class one time and being like, can you just bury somebody anywhere? And they just like all laughed at me. I was like, I just want to know.
Yeah.
And so I think in Latino culture, we talk about death a lot more. We kind of confront it a little bit more. It's still not, I think it's still scary.
Yeah.
But I think we're more open with it.
Yeah.
You know, at least within my experience. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
I hate to cut it short, ladies. We're going to have to get off. We have such short time. We have a few guests left, but we love you and we definitely will be in contact because we just enjoy your time. We could talk to you forever and we will continue these conversations because this is golden right here.
Yeah, this is a really good conversation. So we're going to have like a little Zoom meeting.
Yeah, we'll do a seance, a Zoom seance.
Ooh, I'm here for that.
Me too.
Happy New Year. And I hope you guys start 2021 with a lot of greatness. And if you guys are not following Monstras Podcast, get on Instagram, go to their website, monstraspodcast.com. Facebook, follow them. They are amazing humans. And we love you guys so much. And
yes. Happy New Year, ladies.
Happy New Year.
New Year.
Bye.
Bye. So our next guest is someone who really was one of my favorite episodes of this year. This conversation with Renato, who is our next guest, was so needed. And I learned so much. I'm sure Albert did too. So I'm so excited to recap 2020 real quick with Renato.
Yes, we're excited to bring back Renato on this episode just for a short, brief moment.
Yes.
Welcome. It's okay. It's okay.
How are you?
I'm warm. It's getting hot here in California. Global warming.
It's freezing over here right now.
No, not here.
Oh my gosh. I just wanted to thank you so much for giving us a few minutes. So let's talk about 2020 real quick. What would you say was your most embarrassing moment of 2020?
Yikes. You know, I think for me, it was definitely had to do with Zoom meetings. Eventually, I was just like not giving a damn about what I was wearing and I was like giving up on myself. I think that was pretty embarrassing. I picked it up. I was like, no, I have to set rules. Like I have to shower before I jump into any call. You're like, they don't know, you know, but I made it my priority. Always shower before a Zoom meeting.
Yep.
What has been your naughtiest moment of 2020?
Oy. You know,
he's like, here's a list.
I think for me, definitely 2020 has been very indulging because there's so many things that are out of my control. At least what I can control is like the food intake. And so I think I've been indulging a lot. It's been like, I think it's just eating everything that I want. I think for a little bit of time we were eating like hot Cheetos and pingüinos. I don't know if you guys remember pingüinos, like the ho-hos for dinner. That was it. Like we were eating Cheetos and hot Cheetos and pingüinos for dinner.
I feel you.
Well, and a quick update, I did make those hot Cheeto tamales. And
did you? How are they?
So good.
Oh my God. I'm jealous.
My gosh. That is so fun. I forgot to ask about that, Albert. I
have some for you. We're supposed to be trading tamales sometime soon.
Yes, I still have more masa and stuff that I need to make this week.
There you go. So, hot Cheeto tamales it is.
Yes. Well, I'm so glad, Renato, that we got to connect with you this year. I have been listening to your podcast. I sometimes just even play it in my living room. I just learned so much. And I'm I'm so grateful that we were able to have you on.
Yes, we appreciate you and everything you do. And hopefully your 2021 is even better. And if you guys aren't following Renato, where can they find your podcast and the title of it?
So the podcast is El Cafecito con Luis y Renato. It's an all-Spanish podcast about a gay couple talking about everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, love it. Well, Well, thank you so much, and I hope you have a happy new year. And
Al
hopefully
contrario. Happy New Year to everybody. And I really appreciate your podcast and the work that you're all doing. It's beautiful, and it's beautiful to see souls like yourselves doing the work that you do. So thank you.
Oh, thank you,
Gracias,
Renato.
Te cuidas. Bye.
Adios. Feliz año.
Feliz
Feliz
año.
año.
Okay, let's see. So
Yes, if y'all aren't listening to Renato's podcast, him and his husband are just the greatest.
Yes, I love it. And it's just so much healing and love. And so for this next guest, you guys ready? Our next guest we're bringing on is Michaela. Michaela has been on our podcast. Michaela has helped us during our photo shoot. She's amazing with makeup. So we would love to introduce to you Michaela. Hey, Michaela, how's it going?
Hey, guys. It's going good. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good. Oh, it's good. I'm great. Everything's going good. Had an adventurous morning, but it's a good day.
Good.
I know you had a very interesting morning. 2020 has just been a weird year in general. Like, so much craziness, and we've been forced to just like evolve. And so, for you, Michaela, what would you say your what is a good question? I'm like, there's so many good ones. I'm like, what should we ask? What has been your anthem for 2020?
Oh God. Just keep going. Honestly, just keep going. I had a lot, like, even outside of just the whole like pandemic, there was a lot of development in my life. Actually, my grandma we just found out today she's in the hospital for internal bleeding.
Oh no.
So just keep going. That's all you can do. Just take one day at a time. One day at a time.
For sure.
Is there a song you just turn on and you're like, this is my go-to for 2020?
Probably that song I said, just that Wake Up, that by that Julie and the Phantoms, that song I was telling you about the last time we talked.
Yes.
Probably that one. I listen to that one all the time. It gets me just to like keep going through the day. God, homeschooling. I'm so ready. I give a new.
I am too. I hate COVID. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, like a new total respect for teachers, because me and my son about to go rounds.
I'll be the referee for your fight if you're the referee for mine.
Goodness gracious, man. I've never met a procrastinator like my son in my entire life. Drives me crazy.
It's definitely difficult, I think, for everyone. This pandemic has been so crazy. And Michaela, what do you think? What is a New Year's tradition that you celebrate or do?
I don't really have traditions. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I used to drink a lot, so really, I don't do that anymore. And that was growing up. It kind of runs in my family. We used to drink a lot, so now I celebrate my sobriety, and that's awesome. Pretty much it.
Another year of being sober. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
That is a big, big deal. And especially through the pandemic, it's been super hard.
Yes. God, yes. It's been really, really hard.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm so proud of you. That's something that's so hard to not only overcome, but to, continue being in recovery. So I'm just incredibly proud of you. And I hope 2021.
Thank you so much for jumping on. We're going to have to get off. We have 2 more guests still waiting. Hope you have a great New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and a better 2021.
Well, I appreciate it. You too, guys. Thank you so much.
Take care. Happy New Year.
You too. Bye, guys.
All right.
So our next guest is someone who's also so special to us. She is Miss Reyna. She is a teacher. She is a mom. She is a boss-ass woman. Hey, Reyna.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Reyna is just like my love. Like I would totally marry you if like our parts matched, you know. Like,
Only marry if you weren't both totally queer.
Yes, but
the most platonic,
in a different way, you know.
the most platonic love and marriage wedding ever.
Oh my God, I love
I
that.
love it. Thank you so much. I am
Hi.
honored. Thank you guys.
Your beautiful hair, you just always are flowing and like so.
Oh, thank you. It's a little frizzy today, but I'm just kind of like not going anywhere.
Look at that. Oh my
I know.
God. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Like,
okay.
Thank you guys.
Of course. So let's get into 2020. It's been a crazy year. I know it's been particularly crazy for you because you are a teacher, you moved, you had a lot going on. And so my question to you is, what was your biggest oh shit moment of 2020?
Oh, wow. A few of them. Oh man, that's tough. So I'm gonna bring it down to our biggest oh shit moment was we all got COVID, my entire family.
Yeah.
So that was rough. Our biggest oh shit moment was losing our patriarch, my grandfather. And we were like, fuck, because he was the shit. Actually, I have a picture of him I thought was near, but that was our big oh shit moment. Like, people aren't taking this seriously and it's affecting families.
Yeah.
Like very big levels.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that is a hard year. And you know, you're so resilient and I love how badass, like you continue to be a badass, like no matter what, like you've been through some real shit, like, and you're going. You have young minds you're nurturing and feeding and growing, and you're just like, fuck this. I'm gonna show them like you can be a badass and move forward.
No, thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Time stops for no man, no one. And regardless of the things that are put in our way, there is no way over it but through. And I've kind of kept that with me through every obstacle. Like, well, you know, if you want to get out, you got to go through it. So that's what we work with.
Yeah.
What has been your naughtiest moment of 2020?
How naughty are we talking? Like, I don't want
to share whatever you want to share.
The one you want to share.
Oh my gosh. Before pandemic, I was living my best whole life, and I'm so sad it's gone.
I can't imagine giving up a whole life for a freaking pandemic. That would just be devastating.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad about it. Like, eventually, my goal is to like ultimately find a partner and do cool things as a team and as a family and whatnot. But I was just living my whole life. Like, you want to come through? That's cool. That's cool. You can hang out. I'm like,
yeah.
And you do it in a way where everyone's respected, everyone's boundaries are respected, everyone's like needs are respected and things like that. But yeah, I don't see whole life and like disrespectful being analogous. So I think there's a way you can do that and be cool about it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So I miss my whole life.
Once this vaccine and everyone gets it, I'm really hoping we'll have it under control at least a little bit, and then you can go back to being the best hoe ever.
Yes. Oh, that life is great.
Yes. Well, I thank you for like making some time for us, you know, to choose me out for a little bit and recap 2020.
Always.
We value you so much, and you know, I know it's such a short conversation, but like we definitely will keep in contact. You're our fam. I told you.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, Reyna. Feliz Año Nuevo.
Feliz Año Nuevo.
Feliz Año Nuevo. Bye.
Bye. I love her. She's so awesome. She's so funny.
I know, and her energy is just so great.
Yes. Is it my turn? Am I the one? Yes, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So our final guest are to round off our top 12 guests of 2020. We have brought on the Kris Kiger of Oklahoma. Hey, Kris Kiger, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
Hey, guys.
How are
How's
you?
it going?
Oh, I am trying to stay awake.
You look like you're falling asleep. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
There
Okay.
we
Those
go.
early mornings.
Okay. She alive. Look at her come through.
Look at that. You look
Look at
beautiful, Kris.
Yes, look at that little side curl.
Yeah.
All right, Kris, thanks for joining us. So you're our final guest of 2020. We are going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
What has been your biggest obsession of 2020?
My biggest obsession?
Yes.
Well, I'd probably have to say getting my house, because it really preoccupied a good chunk of the year and my time.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah. I can only imagine. I'm so proud of you, though. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All of it paid off, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yay. What would you say is your anthem for 2020?
Oh, that's a good one.
My anthem?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know this is going to date me a little bit, but I would probably have to go with an old Kansas song called Carry On Wayward Son.
Okay.
And,
I don't know. Is Kansas the name of the band?
Yeah, Kansas is the name of the band, and the song is
Okay.
Carry On My Wayward Son. There will be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. I feel like that sums up this year.
Yes, actually, I feel that in my bones. That is for sure. 2020 has definitely, that is the perfect anthem for 2020. I'm gonna think about it. Those lyrics are.
YouTube it or Amazon Music or whatever. Yeah, look it up. It's good
I'll definitely have to do that.
Yeah. And I'm just going to ask you another one because why not? You're a final guest. So what would you say has been your most embarrassing moment of 2020?
I was hoping you would ask that. I love hearing people's embarrassing moments.
Embarrassing moment. Well, I'm sure I've had a few. I'm just trying to think of what it might have been. I mean, I'm forgetful, so I guess, that can lead to embarrassing moments in itself. I'm sure that there's probably something that I forgot to do or that was really obvious. I feel like those are the most embarrassing things for me, is when my head's just not in it, and like I'm having to ask a question and people are like, dude,
are you dumb?
Yeah.
That's what happens to me all the time. That's why I can relate
can't
to
think
that.
of specifics, but I know that scenario has happened this year, I'm sure.
Okay.
That's funny. So like, kind of like how you're forgetting what the moment is that you're forgetful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Kris, for coming on and giving us a little bit of your time.
Yes, we appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
It's been fun, and thank you for everything. 2021, hopefully will bring you lots more good luck and fortune.
Yes.
For all of us, hopefully, yes.
All right.
Happy New Year, Kris. Take care.
Happy New Year, guys.
All right.
Take
bye.
care.
Oh my gosh. Well, that concludes our guests. That's been a crazy year. I mean, I can't even believe. Was it this year that we had Kris on? Well, that was this year because I was pregnant. I can't even believe that was this year. I was pregnant.
No, he was on last year.
But like last November, October-ish?
Yeah, it
Because
was
it was cold because
Kris.
we had Starbucks, I'm pretty sure. I remember that. And I remember being pregnant, but damn, that feels like that was forever ago.
Yeah.
Okay, Albert,
really
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. What was your queerest moment of 2020? I want to hear all about it.
I'm like thinking, okay, hold on. Queerest moment. I will have to say, just like, I don't know. I mean, okay, I think this is pretty queer. Getting matching pajamas with my family and with J-Kub and doing like we're so gay, little gay couple pictures.
We're so gay.
Yes.
I can't. That's beautiful.
Thank you. What is your what was your most embarrassing moment of 2020? I have to hear people's embarrassing moments.
I love embarrassing moments. I don't know. I have too many. I mean, I had one yesterday with you on the phone when we were talking about my sick time. Like, I have too many. I feel like Kris, you know. However, my most recent one was I was out and I was at Target.
Yeah.
And I was wearing high-waisted pants. And I was like, this is like, I just felt like something was off. And so then I go to self-checkout. Y'all, I got really like nervous being at self-checkout. I think I always just feel like, oh my gosh, are they looking at me? Do they think I'm gonna steal something? Like, I get really, really anxious.
Yeah.
And my fucking dumbass forgot to scan something. And I walked out of the store. Nobody said a word to me, y'all. And I get to my cart. I'm putting the shit in my cart. And they, like, I realized I see these pants that I had grabbed. And I was like, so I have to walk into Target with my receipt because I wasn't going to just take it home and actually steal it. So I was so embarrassed. And then I get home, y'all, and I realized my zipper was down the whole time.
That's funny. So you paid for them?
Yeah, I went back and I paid for them. And
That
I told her,
honestly smart.
yeah, I told the lady, I was like, hey, I was like, I didn't pay for this. And she was like, you didn't have to do that, but thank you. I was like, okay, great.
That is
and
funny.
then, yeah, and then I came home and realized my zipper was down the whole time. I was like, I just walked around all Target, stole something on accident, only to find out my zipper was down the whole time.
Showing my crotch to everyone.
Basically. That's my life.
You want to do one last one?
Yes. What?
Great.
Oh my gosh. What was your embarrassing moment?
Okay, I have not told anyone this yet.
Oh my god, let's just tell everyone on YouTube.
Like, J-Kub doesn't even know this.
Okay.
So earlier at some point, I'm not going to say when it happened. I was at a store. Who was I with? I was with Annie. We were at Nature's Treasure getting like sage and candles and stones, and I really had to pee because I'd been drinking a lot of water. And so finally I was like, oh, let's check out because I have to pee, and they don't have a restroom there. So they were like, we don't have a public restroom. You can go down the street. I was like, where? Like, oh, down the. So like I left, hella having to pee, and I was like, where's the restroom? And I couldn't find the damn restroom. So I'm driving down. You know where Nature's Treasure is, right, in Midwest City. So I'm driving down. What is that? Midwest Boulevard or 15th or whatever.
I think it's 15. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, heading towards Cody, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna pee. I gotta pee. I'm looking for water bottles and like nothing. I was like, oh, I gotta pee. And I'm like, oh, Cody's office is there. Cool, I'll run in and I'll go pee. And I was like, okay. So I'm like driving, I'm like, oh my god, it's coming. And literally I turned like the car to like turn onto Cody Street, and all of a sudden it's not stopping, girl. My pee was rushing. And like, not a little bit. Like I could feel my butt, my balls, everything warm in my new car.
Oh my god!
And like the seat just filled with urine.
Oh my god!
And I was like, no, and I'm like ashamed, like about to cry as I'm driving, and like I can't stop the car because I'm still peeing, and I'm going for a little bit at this point.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm just going down that street, whatever that street that Cody's is on. And I just kept going. I was like, I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. I'm just peeing on myself.
Oh no!
I called my sister. I was like, sister. She's like, I was like, I peed on myself. And she's like, what? And like,
I can imagine, sister.
I got home and she opened the door for me. Like my pants were soaked. Like all the urine had kind of soaked into the seat.
Yeah.
But then like we like patted it out. We she cleaned it. She helped me big time. I was just
my God. It's just, I feel that so hard.
I wanted to cry so bad.
It's just some things I feel like we can't even help our body. As much as we say mentally, we're not going to shit ourselves.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God. Ow. Yeah, that is definitely the most embarrassing moment of 2020.
I mean, nobody saw it and nobody knows, so it's not as embarrassing, but it was embarrassing for me.
Well, now everyone's going to know.
Be kind, be nice.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel like it happens, and I mean, it's just bodily fluid is the way I see it.
Yeah.
So
now your question. What has been your favorite anthem / artist of 2020? I put 2 in there.
Okay. Hold on.
Evermore by Taylor Swift, the whole album, and Folklore.
Actually, yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, hold on. Actually, I'm gonna go to my Spotify and I'm gonna go to my 2020 thing. Definitely my anthem has been Underdog by Alicia Keys.
Okay, cool. I
really like that. I think that especially, I think she even released that right before COVID hit maybe, but I just that song is just we're just here for the underdogs, I love how it specifically says the moms who are also in school, the single moms, frontline workers. I just love it. So
yeah.
Yes. However, Taylor Swift basically just took my year. Y'all want to see my playlist for 2020? Mind y'all, her album came out at the end of it. It's literally all Taylor Swift, all of it. That's and fun. Hamilton. But
all right, y'all, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Hopefully you're celebrating with your loved ones safely, masked up, safe. Please keep following the podcast. This has been a special little bonus that we decided to put together for you. Where can they find us, Jay?
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram. It is Coffee and Chisme Podcast. Y'all can find us on Facebook at Coffee Plus Chisme. You can find us on all streaming platforms. We've got, all of them for the most part. This will also be on our YouTube channel, which we're finally introducing to all of our listeners. So if you want to just, have our beautiful faces on your TV screen or whatever, you can also find us on YouTube at Coffee and Chisme Podcast. So yeah, and you can find Albert's personal Instagram. It's Albs86. And mine is Jaely, JaelyDW.
Yes. Thank you again. Please follow, subscribe, like, share, tell your haters, your neighbors, your friends, your lovers, the whole 9.
The whole 9.
The whole, not 10, but the whole 9.
9.
Wait, is that 9? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Happy New Year.
Feliz Año Nuevo.
Bye.
Bye.